so it can come after me.
Killing fields down
And
here.
look, he looks so sad.
You're
making her day.
Say one more time. We can paddle.
Paddle, yeah.
We can paddle.
All right, guys, today we're doing a bunch of the final grade excavation work. So kind of excited to see, you know, where this goes to, because we're really trying to make sure, I don't know if you can see this, but we're trying to make sure that all of this down here is going to be a little bit lower so that everything can drain away from the RV garage, and then everything can drain away from the main house. So a lot going on, and I'll keep you updated as the progress goes on, and we can kind of compare what we started with and what we finished with. I don't know, Greg, this looks like an OSHA violation.
Oh, yeah. Put that shit away. There's going to be some foul language going on here. And that's what the last thing
We're going to slope this. I told him I want to be able to run my car, my tractor through this area.
Yeah.
Okay, so all this is going to get, we're going to have to manicure this up.
Are we going to make this part a little bit bigger?
Yes, I'm going to have him make this right here a little bit wider. Okay, I think we have enough space over there, but I want to,
What about that pipe right there? We're going to have to extend
That's the only
it?
thing that we need to be careful of. Well, we have to extend it, we can. Like if you look back on this side, so when he starts cutting it down, a bunch of this dirt right here, all this dirt right here is going to be a lot lower. Pulling all of this back, and then hopefully we can start feathering this down so that, you know, it'll just kind of drop off. It's not going to look nearly as hilly. Hopefully we can get it more, you see how that drops down right there? Hopefully we can get that kind of grade, you know, to the bottom.
I don't know. I still feel like we should put a barbecue pit right there.
Barbecue right there.
On the other side of the gate. The handrail.
Yeah, what I wanted to do was kind of look at how this is grading down to then figure out final solution would be for over here.
I'm just wondering if this dirt is smoothed out and we made a rectangle right here and attached it to that, but on the ground, it's just sitting on the ground here, maybe on some blocks, that could be good enough.
I guess theoretically, Dave, you could take this off. You could put this there and this here, and it would be a bigger depth. I'll talk to Justina and see what it costs to do it.
Okay.
So I just opened this up using some of these temporary filters while we're in construction, but I'm going to go ahead and put in the regular filter now. But I looked in there and I can see there's a big thing of hair in there, like that big, from the dog. And what's happening is, you know, when this filter's in here, it's in here like this. And what's happening is it's not going into the system, which is good, but it's just rolling around in there. We can get all that sucked out of there. Then hopefully we can get a lot of this, get more of this dust problem down.
I wonder if that really is dog hair or if that's part of this black stuff right here. Yeah, I don't think that's dog hair. Okay, so what I was saying earlier is I didn't think that was dog hair. And now I'm confirming that it's not dog hair, because if you see right here, that is like a hole where a little rat or something tried to, you know, scrape some of that stuff off and make a nest. And then if you see right here, it's kind of sad and gross at the same time. There's a couple of dead baby mice, and they're so tiny. I don't know if you can see that very well, but they're definitely baby mice.
We are organizing again the crawl space. We're cleaning it up so that we can clutter it, pretty much.
It's going to be more like controlled chaos.
Yeah, we're trying to control the chaos.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of chaos. But I think by the end of today, we can have the the garage completely organized, we get all of this completely organized, I'll feel a lot better. This is the dirty work. This is the part, none of this is fun.
I think, I know you're against pulling stuff out of the container, but because I know we have to move the container no matter what, and I feel like now's a good time.
I'm not against moving stuff out of the container as long as wherever we're putting it is going to be where it's going to be for now.
Because,
right?
But the thing is,
because I would rather.
Wait, listen.
Because I would rather store some of the furniture and stuff in the container if we have space in there instead of moving the container now.
Okay, listen.
That's all I'm saying.
Just listen. Okay. The furniture that we're getting is all going to be extremely heavy furniture, and the pathway to where I want to put that container is just not good to go down there and pick it all up and all that.
I'm saying not move the container.
No, listen.
We just bring furniture up into the container.
No, and I don't want to do that.
Why? That's closer to the house.
Because I want to move the container. So listen. Okay? And I'm not putting my face on video because I look terrible.
You do not look terrible.
I do. So listen.
She's lying. She never looks terrible.
Yes, I do. Okay, so.
Only when she's not smiling.
Listen. So what I'm trying to say, babe, is that for me, it doesn't make sense to empty that out and put the furniture boxes in there. Because when do you suppose we're going to put the driveway down?
The main driveway is going to be pretty much last.
But we're going to put some kind of driveway down at some point, right?
Yeah, but it's going to be kind of last.
Okay, but...
Because we got to get irrigation in. There's a lot of stuff we need to do before we do the driveway. All we're going to do right now on the concrete is concrete in front of the RV garage and the concrete below. We're not even doing concrete in front of the main garage right now. So that'll be down the road. So anyway,
it would just make me feel a lot better if we emptied most of the container out, all the container out, obviously, put a couple of racks right here.
I'd have no problem taking racks out of there and bringing them down here and putting them in here so we can load stuff in here. That's what I want to do. That was my idea as well. I just don't want to move the container right now. There's no reason to move it.
Why?
Because it's not going to be empty. We would have to empty everything out of the container. It's one thing moving like a shelf or two and getting some space in there and moving that stuff here and loading those shelves up. It's a whole other thing when you're talking about, what?
She's in the dirt, and you just gave her a bath last night.
Yeah, that's what dogs do.
Oh yeah. How about sitting in the concrete?
My job's never over.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
I don't know. We'll just discuss this later. We've already had this discussion 20 times.
Let us know in the comments.
Moving all this stuff, and I reached in here to move some gloves, and there's a dead bird. I'm feeling sad. Dead baby fetuses from the rats, and now this.
It's like the killing fields down here.
And look, he looks so sad. His little head tucked in there. Aww. I feel so bad for him. He must have flown in here and wasn't able to get out.
Yeah, and there's no water in here.
Aw, poor baby. I'm sorry, birdie.
I wonder where he was at,
Well, remember a couple of months ago I found a feather and I said, oh, there's a big bird feather in here. So sad. I'm sorry, birdie.
All right, gonna draw for the shopping cart. Got all of our things in here. We're shuffling around. And the lucky winner is going to be this one.
It's very light, by the way, because the printer printed very, very light. Can you read it?
Jason Mathis, 4133.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. That is so funny.
All right, Jason. Well, I guess we don't have to ship it. You just have to come pick it up. Jason lives in Midway, and he's the one that likes home theater, and he's been up here once before.
Yeah,
anyway,
we had him on the channel a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, congratulations, Jason.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
Hey, we have a special birthday. Somebody's turning 59.
You have to tell him the number. 49. And I got a present. I'm not sure what it is, but let's open it up and see what we got.
I
here.
think he has a
I have a sneaking
sneaking
suspicion.
suspicion.
Just because it says it's frozen,
And it's coming from
but
Louisiana.
it's coming from Nevada.
Oh. But it's coming from our friends Tammy and Kevin.
Let's see. Uh-oh. Bluebell. Oh, from Kevin and Tammy Miller. So this is my favorite ice cream in the whole world.
And it's terrible for you.
We got one. Oh my gosh. Okay, you gotta listen to this. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna open it.
Yeah, hurry, because we have dinner reservations.
Okay. I got something else.
We leave in 10 minutes.
Look at this one. Dr. Pepper Bluebell.
Oh no.
How hilarious is that?
That's funny.
There's more. Pralines and cream. Cookies and cream.
It's a good thing we got that freezer.
Yeah.
We would never have been able to freeze this.
Mint chocolate chip. All excellent flavors, I might add. That's what good friends are for. They know who their audience is. They know what I like. And thank you so much. You know, as always, we love you guys so much. Thank you. You know what this really is, huh?
What?
You know what this really is.
Oh, they're coming in town.
They're coming in town in a couple weeks, and they wanted to make sure we had Bluebell.
No, it isn't. Take that back.
No, I take it back.
Turn around. Tell them how much you love them.
It's awesome, guys. Thank you very much. It's going to go perfect with my pineapple upside down cake that my wife made for me.
Which one are you going to do? Are you going to do the Dr. Pepper one?
I don't know.
All right, we're headed to one of our favorite little restaurants in Midway. And I wanted to ask you, how does it feel to be 59?
Same as 58 in 364 days.
I mean, you know, since I'm not there yet.
You mean since you're not my age? You're like a different age set. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still on the younger side.
I still feel 35.
Yeah, that's
Except from when I first come out of bed. And I don't feel 35.
I don't know. I guess the good thing is that as you get older, less things bother you like that. So you just kind of like, yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But still happy to be here. The alternative is not a very good solution.
Well, actually, if you go to heaven, then alternative is a good solution.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. But you got to be careful what you say, because the alternative is to be in heaven with Jesus.
Yeah, but you have in eternity to be in heaven with Jesus. You
Yes.
only have this little blink of a moment to be here
On earth.
with your loved ones here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's probably the biggest difference.
Yeah. What do you think you're going to have for dinner today?
I'm not sure.
I think you're going to go with the pizza.
It's a good high probability that it'll be pizza. But I'm going into it with an open belly.
Okay, my arm is killing me, so we need to end this little segment here.
Anyway,
But we'll be back and bring you to cake and ice cream a little later.
it's a perfect day. Nice restaurant.
Like indoor, outdoor seating.
Yeah. Very nice. It's my birthday, so guess what? Dr. Pepper. $39, not $59.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Claude. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Okay, I've got to get them all out or I don't get a wish.
Oh gosh, hurry. That green one's about to fall. Yay!
That's how you do it.
That was pretty good, babe.
I had plenty of breath left to go.
Here's the real test. Did my cake turn out tasty.
I'm sure it's going to be
Because
tasty.
look at it. It completely fell. Look how flat it is.
I'm sure it's going to be very tasty.
It's hard as a brick? Oh no. It's not a good sign. So what you guys don't know is that Claude bought himself 3 huge Lego F1 race cars
They're for decoration for the new house.
this week. And I bought him something very similar like 2 weeks ago. We weren't even talking about Lego cars, and I bought him this. And then he goes and he buys himself some Lego cars. I'm just going, oh my gosh, I can never surprise him. Oh goodness.
All right, well, let's see what we got here. Nice. I did want this one. Porsche 911, just like my old one. Awesome, babe. It's kind of like bread pudding.
So you think it just didn't cook long enough? What
It's
do you
like a pineapple side down cake bread pudding. It's good, it tastes good.
It's so weird that it turned out like
But
that.
it's hard.
It's hard.
It's still moist, but it's like,
Dense.
yeah.
Interesting. And I even whipped those eggs. We thought the cake was going to be fluffy. Oh well. This morning I'm super excited because I'm going to go for a bike ride. It's been a good while since I've been on a bike ride. A friend of mine texted me and asked me if I wanted to go for a bike ride, and I said sure. So we're going to go to Deer Creek and see how far we can go. Neither one of us has biked in a really long time, so we're probably both out of shape. But she's probably in better shape than I am. My bike is super dirty. The chain has a lot of dust on it. So I'm gonna wipe my bike down. I'm gonna load it up on the back of the car. Last night, Claude put the bike rack on the back of the car for me, so that was very helpful. And today, he's actually skiing with a friend on some of those other mountains way back there that still have a lot of...
All right, we're here at Snowbird this morning. Me and one of my buddies. All right, Matt.
Happy birthday.
Matt's taking me skiing for my birthday. We've never been to Snowbird, and we've never been skiing in May. All right, we made it to the top. We came up the tram, and we're gonna go ski down Mineral Basin. It ought to be a good time. You can see behind me, this is Salt Lake City down there behind us. You can see it from the top of the mountain.
We have a good day of getting some good exercise and fresh air in. And then later on, I'm hoping that we'll get those chicken coop walls up. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm kind of excited when Claude gets back to see what kind of footage he gets, because that side of the mountain is so pretty. Ski slopes over there are a lot steeper, I think, than they are on this side of the valley, and pretty scenic as well. So can't wait to share that with you guys. Bike weighs 50 pounds, hoping I'll be strong enough to get the bike up there. And the reason why this bike weighs 50 pounds is because it is an electric bike. But the friend that I'm riding with is not a fan of electric bikes, but she gives me grace. What I try to do is only use the settings when I really, really need it. So I still have it on electric because, I mean, it's a 50-pound bike, so it's kind of hard to push this thing by itself without any power. But I try to put it on the lowest setting, and then when I really need the help, I will up that power so that I can actually get up the hills. She's not a fan of electric bikes because she feels like they're meant for older people. And I just always tell her that for us in particular, even though we're not like super old, but I mean, we're, you know, Claude's 59, I'm 55, about to be 56, and I feel like the terrain over here is hard enough that for us, because we just started biking here several years ago, we're just not used to the hills. You know, we're used to flat stuff. And there's no way that we would have ever been able to go biking without having electric bikes. We went biking here several times on our road bikes, but we weren't doing like mountain biking. So, there's a little bit of difference between being on the road and being in the mountains on top of rocks and all of that stuff. It really does help when you have an electric bike to kind of get you over those rocky areas. We want to be as active as we can, as long as we can. And if that means buying an electric bike to get there, then that's kind of how we felt. It's funny because my friend always teases me about this bike, and then I always tease her back about it. So, but I think I'm the only friend that she will ride with that actually has an electric. Well, actually, I take it back. Her husband has one. That's a whole nother story I'm not going to get into. I'm excited about the bike ride. Let's go load up the bike now. But first, I need to put some air in the tires. I forgot about that. This in itself is going to be a workout. I can't get that one unscrewed. Having a problem. Don't know what the problem is. I don't know if this bike ride's gonna happen. My back tire is not accepting air. I don't know if I have time to go to the bike shop. I mean, it's 9:15, we're meeting at 11, so I guess I could eat something and run over there. And hopefully they can look at it really quick. All right, I tried one more time to put air in it. Did a couple things with the little valve, and I was able to get 40 PSI in the tire. I think what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and load up the bike, and when we get to the bike ride, if it's gotten low again, I'll ask my friend if she can help me pump it up, because it really takes a lot of energy. As you can see, I'm actually sweating, and it's probably only like 50 degrees outside, but that's a lot of work to pump that thing up. So I think I'm actually also going to put this little pump in my bag just in case. So in case I do end up with some kind of a flat tire or low tire pressure, I can pump it up a little bit to get back to our cars. Grab my biking shoes. Grab this. It's definitely a beautiful day to go bike riding. All right, wish me luck here, guys. Oh. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is hike this thing up. Get this wheel on here first. Easier said than done. Oh my Lord. Honestly, my friend says these bikes are for older people, but I'm thinking, how in the world is an older person gonna get this bike up on their bike rack? It's pretty tough. I will say though, this bike rack is pretty awesome, because all you have to do is tighten it right here and over here, and voila. That's it. All right, I got it up. Proud of myself. Now all I need to do is go get my helmet and my glasses out of the container, take care of the chickens, take care of myself, put some food in me, and then be on my way. It's not a poisonous snake. I've seen this snake out here before. Come on, girl, you can do it. Pass him up.
Move it out of the way. Is it dead?
No, it's not dead.
Can you move? I'm not passing this.
I'm trying to look at its head. What's the rule on the head?
If it's triangular.
I can't tell.
Can you throw a rock?
So it can come after me?
No.
Ooh. Maybe it's dead.
Well, I'm not passing because these things pretend to be dead and they're not dead.
Okay, you totally just hit him and he didn't move.
It's her.
Her? Because she's stubborn?
No, because it's alcohol.
Come on, snake.
Dad?
No, it definitely is moving. But I don't understand why it's not, like, snakes are usually don't want to be by people.
Well, you want to be by me? Just because I'm afraid.
That's so weird.
You should.
Thank you for moving, snake. Sorry we bothered you.
You're bothering me.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Hi, Wendy.
Keep it moving.
That's it. There's the snake. And then lose the chain in the middle of nowhere.
Wait a minute. Okay. So we just got off our bikes because Elisabeth. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but it's so funny. She lost her chain. It's gone. How does that happen?
I don't think this is funny. And we're how many miles away?
Oh, God.
3 miles.
3 miles.
Can you put a little force to pull me?
Oh, God. So wait, how does this... Well, it's all downhill except for a couple of uphills.
Still have to pedal.
Not downhill. You don't have to pedal. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I got a plan. We're going to go. You're going to go because you're going to make it downhill. When we get to a hill, we're just going to both get off and walk up the hill.
What
Okay.
about the snake?
The snake is gone, girl. It's not coming back. Trust me.
Very few people have.
If you knew how much God takes care of me, you would have the faith like I would.
He didn't take care of me right now.
Well, no, he's taking care of you because you got me with you. And I'm a good problem solver, I
It's a
think.
great bike ride. 3 miles.
3 mile bike ride.
Let's stop this.
Oh, gosh.
Save.
Okay, now we need to look for your chain. Maybe we'll find the chain and we can get it back on. All right, we found the chain, but it's broken. It's missing one of those clips probably. But I bet if we could find the clip, we could put it back together. Okay, guys. We found the link to the chain.
2 links.
2 links.
It's like finding one thing in a haystack and finding the second one.
Yes. We got her chain back on. Thanks to a young man that just, well, I guess he wasn't so young, but thanks to a man that just passed by and helped us.
I know. I feel like I need a man
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah. Well, look, we were doing really good. We had it snapped together. Just didn't have it like in the little gears the right way. So we're good to go. We've had an adventure today, and
Snake.
it's a good day.
It is a good day. Peace.
All right. We're on our, what is this, the 4th time? Chain didn't last, but maybe 5 minutes or less. So another man is helping us with the chain.
Okay?
Yes,
Yep,
thank you.
Okay.
Do you have to end up going to the bike shop for that?
Yeah, it's called it quickly.
And just go bad? Is that what the deal is?
Well, this one's pretty worn.
Okay. So you probably need a whole new chain, girl. If I had to
Not
get.
switching bikes, just, you know.
Oh yeah, no.
Like Roz,
I'm
you
not
need a
saying
new
that.
bike. You need a new bike.
Yeah. But you know, you can borrow Claude's bike. He keeps saying, "Why don't you let her use my bike?" And I'm like, "Well, I'll let her, but I don't know if she wants to."
The e-bike?
Yeah. Because his bike would fit you.
Real bikers don't use e-bikes.
Whatever.
You have an e-bike, sir?
Me?
Yeah.
That's a pedal.
That's all
I
right.
had an e-bike,
Yeah.
and I bought it just so I could keep up with one of my sons who was pretty aggressive with the e-bike. And I did it a couple times, and I thought, you know what, I can pedal. So I sold the e-bike.
You're
Say
making
it one more time. Say it one more time.
You're making
sir.
her day.
Say it one more time. We can paddle.
Pedal, yeah.
We can paddle.
Pedal
E-bikers, we can paddle.
Oh,
That's
Okay,
the
I'm
purpose.
gonna let you hold on to these parts. I'm gonna get
Okay.
a tool because I'm not able
Okay,
to
what do you want me to do? Just hold?
Just
on.
hold them
Just
while he
it'll
gets his tool.
snap and I'll get the tool.
Did you hear that, Claude? We can paddle. Russ, we can paddle.
Well, let me ask you this. How long have you been biking here in this kind of terrain? Your whole life?
Me?
Yeah.
Started biking. I'm 75.
What?
See?
What?
One more time.
You're
He's
75.
We don't need an e-bike. I told him I was going to get an e-bike when I was 80.
Yeah.
So, see?
I might get one when I'm 80.
You're 75. Look at him squatting down, no problem. Like, that is awesome. Okay, what's your secret? Stay active, right?
Well,
Hills are the secret.
That's how you
Claude, Russ, Hills.
You're killing me right now. You're killing me.
Go ahead, because you know what? I've been saying this forever, and those three.
Because we all have e-bikes. We're like,
No, e-bikes.
we're like, we can't do it.
can't paddle.
We gotta. I mean, we can pedal.
Can't paddle.
Well, I like to say headwinds and hills make you stronger.
Make you stronger.
See, you need to be our friend.
Yeah, headwinds and hills are your friends. Of course, we're assuming that I'm going to be able to get this back on.
Yeah. If not, we're just gonna walk
How old
back.
is your son?
Oh, my one that's really aggressive, he's 49.
So your link is bad, my friend. When's the last time you had this bike looked at?
You ask my husband that, because he's the one who's
Oh, he's responsible.
responsible for it.
Russ,
Yes.
you're failing on your job. I'm disappointed. Gotta take care of my sister.
That's right.
So you guys are sisters?
No,
Oh,
Pretty much.
we're soul sisters.
Those sisters. But you know,
We know it connects. We just don't know that it'll
we just
stay.
couldn't snap.
So that tool right there that you have is the tool that snaps it?
yeah, this
Don't show her a tool because she will buy one.
Well, of course I will.
it's kind of a fun tool, but to be honest with you, I've never used it.
Like from here, it's all downhill, right? Maybe one hill? There's maybe one
Well,
hill.
I can see right now that once I get it on there, it's not going to probably stay very long because it's just worn
So
out.
I probably should not shift.
Just pick a gear and
Did you shift earlier?
I did.
Oh, you did.
Well, it was hard.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to
That
be
we
on
just
the
get
light.
off. Just get off when it's hard. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
okay, well,
I mean, if I had a rope, I could pull you.
Yeah.
Because, I do have an e-bike.
Rub it in. And I'm with my friend here. We paddle.
I think I've lost my friend to another friend now.
Because we paddle.
Hey girl, I pedal too. I'm on eco and I'm pushing a 50-pound bike.
that's why I got rid of my e-bike because I wanted to pedal, and then I finally decided I'm not going to pedal 50 pounds.
Yeah.
So then I dropped down quite a bit of weight and got a real nice mountain bike. Yeah, this is just,
It's so worn out.
I just can't.
Yeah, well, let's just walk.
Okay.
If you buy this tool, make sure you learn how to do it.
Yeah, well, you get the tools so if somebody comes by and knows how to use them, you got the tools.
Okay, don't worry about it.
It's just, I'm just not going to be able to get it, I'm
Well,
afraid.
thank you. What's your name?
Mike,
Mike.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Mike.
you're welcome. I'm wondering if we had, does anybody have a bobby pin or any piece of metal? We could probably link that together somehow.
If you were a girly girl, you would have a bobby.
I'm not a girly girl, unfortunately. That's okay. Our workout will be walking back.
Yeah, I am so sorry that I'm
no,
not.
thank
there.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I mean, you helped
It's
and
not for the lack of trying.
for sure. Yeah.
It's just,
All right, so that's the bike tool I need to get. Let me zoom in on that thing.
You try to help us, but you gave us huge encouragement.
For sure.
I'm going to be at 75 paddling. I'm going to get on a bike when I'm 80.
Oh,
Just like Mike.
headwinds and hills.
Headwinds and hills.
I'm trying to. No, I'm going to go to the bike shop and ask this guy how this works.
exactly how it works, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't hurt yourself. Did you get it?
Got in.
Never say never. Okay,
Oh.
let's stand this up.
Like butter.
Savior.
Something's catching, huh?
Okay, so we need to shift.
Oh no.
We need to get it.
Shift.
You want her to shift?
Yeah, the
big or
back,
small
the
one?
back gear.
Where's the back? Is this one?
Is that this one?
Yeah.
Push one time. Do you want me to do it again?
Let's go. You're on. Okay. I think those are yours.
Wow.
Okay.
Mike saves the day.
Let's take a picture, Mike.
Let's take a picture.
Hip hip hurrah.
Yes.
Dirty hands.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes.
You have an amazing looking bike. Is that bike light?
This one?
Yeah.
It looks huge.
It looks heavy.
It's carbon fiber, so it
Oh,
lifts
it's
up,
light.
but it is a little chunky. It weighs dry without the bags and water. It weighs 31 pounds.
Wow.
But then you add that stuff on it.
And you're back to 50 like mine.
No, you guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
so
you.
much.
Elizabeth and I were overwhelmed with gratitude when 4 kind strangers stopped to help us during our bike ride. But it was 75-year-old Mike who truly inspired us. Despite his age, he was still riding a regular bike and spent a half hour helping us get her chain back on. Even when the task seemed impossible, he persevered. His actions serve as a beautiful reminder for all of us to pause and offer assistance when we see someone in need. Isn't that how we spread encouragement and love to one another? Have you experienced the kindness of a stranger this week? If you have, share your story in the comments below. These brief encounters with people we don't know restore our faith that goodness exists all around us. We just need to discover it in the small adventures that life brings our way. That's what we're doing today. This. We're back to building the coop, baby. At least for today, anyway.
Guys, that's all we have for you today. As you can see, we're standing in the middle of the theater room, and we just did our first thing. We actually put down this rubber mats. Stay tuned, a lot more videos on this amazing home theater build that we're going to do in here. And remember, unplug,
Reconnect,
and seek adventure. Yay! High five! Woo! High five! High five!
It's been so long since we've done the closing, she forgot.
She thinks somebody is in the house.
Yeah,
High five, Leia!
Leia, high five.
Yay! There's a big girl. She's like, somebody's here, Daddy. Where they? Go get him. She definitely thinks somebody's here. Anyway, we'll see you next week.